It's a very special day on the calendar, Noche Latina, commemorating the NBA's connection to Latin heritage and culture. This is Brian Anderson. With me, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. And reporting courtside, it's Allie LaForce. Here in March, things are heating up. Let's check out the teams in the West. You look at the Trailblazers, this season has been an absolute dream for them. They're currently at #1 as the postseason approaches. And of course the Rockets, only a few spots below.
I think for Houston, they're still in the playoff picture, but it's safe to say they were hoping to be in much better position by this point of the season.
All right, let's check out the starting lineup for the Trailblazers. Drew Holiday out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Denny Avdia. Then there's Jalen Smith. And it's Smith in at the small forward position. And for Houston, inside, Smith and Şengün. Thompson is the off guard with KD at small forward. And it's Westbrook in at the 1. Lillard passes to Smith. Grant, these are two teams with some of the highest assist rates in the league.
Yeah, B.A., and it really goes to show the unselfish attitude they both have. Not to mention how many skilled passers are on both rosters.
The control KD has from any spot on the floor, that's what makes him different.
And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. He drops it from range.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach MyNBA. I asked him about facing a talent like Damian Lillard, and coach said, "We know Dame is going to be a handful. He always is. He has unlimited range. He's terrific at shooting off the dribble, and if you press up on him, he'll go right by you. He is a difficult cover, to say the least." Back to you guys.
And Allie, thanks.
They immediately found their offensive rhythm, hitting 3 straight shots to start the game.
And finished off by Westbrook.
I love when Westbrook gets inside like this. You know he's looking to dunk every single time.
And there's a pick. Outside Holiday. Pass to Lillard. Another 3 for Portland.
And how great are they playing? 4 for 4 shooting to start this one.
Thompson outside. Durant for 3. And the Rockets hit again from deep.
What a ruthless move by Durant, dealing a big blow to the opponent's morale with that 3-point answer.
Avdia outside. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
5 out of 5 to start things off. They certainly seem to be in a good rhythm.
Back to Westbrook. Pass to Thompson. From behind the arc. And there's Durant. That one's good. On the assist by Thompson. Durant's got 8 points.
The confidence that Durant has in his 3-point shot is something special. He doesn't doubt his selections at all.
For 3, Smith. Another 3 from Portland.
A dozen consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And rebounding the ball is so important. Here's a look at some of the best small forwards in the league at collecting boards.
Way to go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
For 3, Westbrook. And Houston, another 3.
This squad can't do anything wrong. They haven't missed one yet.
Well, we have a chance to hear from Shams Charania. He's calling in right now. Shams, great to have you on, bud.
Well, plenty of anticipation in Portland for this summer when the WNBA will return to the Rose City. The Fire will reclaim the name from Portland's initial 2-year WNBA run from 2000 to 2002. And this summer, with the momentum around the league, the hope is that flame will endure.
A new beginning. All right, Shams, thanks for the report. So it's Portland now, after Houston's 3-pointer on the other end. Avdia outside. And again, it's Portland with a 3.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge. Oh, keep feeding him. This man's on fire.
Here's Lillard. Turned in an outstanding game against Memphis. Back to Smith. Lillard passes to Smith. Shot clock at 6. From 17, and it's Portland scoring again.
That's how you do it. Nice catch and shoot from Drew.
Westbrook, the pass to Şengün, and it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Şengün. Eason's checked in for the Rockets. So it's Portland now. They come into this one having outplayed the Grizzlies last time.
And guys, those road games are never easy. But they had a solid strategy going in and stuck to what they do best.
Yeah, despite the challenges of being away from home, they were able to execute cleanly and look really fresh out there.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
Off the outside from deep three-point range. Portland no good that time either.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
And it's Eason with a three. Eason's got his second basket of the night.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Smith with a screen on Westbrook. Three-pointer. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5. Smith's gone 3 of 4 from three-point land so far. Back to Westbrook. 4-3. And Houston another 3.
And he likes to be the answer guy. Smith with a huge response 3.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And a new group getting ready for Portland. Looney's checked in for Smith. Bobby Portis comes in for Avdia. Sharp, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Damian Lillard. Now here's Smith. Henderson for 3. Sinks the tray.
Yeah, something Henderson is still working on, getting his three-point shot to be a little more consistent.
Smith passes to Westbrook. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Henderson. Pass to Sharp. Durant against Smith. Puts it up from 17. Can't get it to go. His second miss in 6 tries. Westbrook, the pass to Eason. No good from outside. Here's Smith. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
I know it's early, but you have to wonder if these offenses can keep this up.
There will be some letdown at some point, but these teams, they are built to score, so.
Now here's Durant. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Golden State.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
Yeah, and you got to know where he is at all times, especially when he's roaming around the perimeter ready to fire.
Three-pointer Sharp buries it from 3. And the Trailblazers lead by 2.
And you see right there the practice time Sharp's put in. Sound shooting mechanics for a guy who hasn't played a lot of games in his career.
Houston working the ball around. Here's Durant. And Durant with the big finish.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. Here's Smith. Okay. Knockout. Man. Wow.
Yeah, you see the vision from Henderson. Just a terrific facilitator.
Well, that's a fantastic view there from the AT&T Connected Cam. Şengün, the screen. Westbrook into the lane. Misses that one. 3 for 4 from the floor. For 3, Smith sinks it from distance. Smith's got 18 points in the game.
He's 7 out of 9 from the field to start off. Great output.
And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Finney Smith's checked in for the Rockets. Van Vliet comes in for Durant. Westbrook against Sharp. Now here's Westbrook. Tight defense on him. And the call will be against Alperen Şengün. That's his first foul. Smith, he's checked in for Westbrook. Then for Portland, Kamara comes in for Looney. And Lillard subbed in for Henderson. Smith inside. He's against Eason. Smith inside. Defended by Eason. And that one's good. Sharp.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Van Vliet with it. Checking his stats, he's scoring around 9.5 points per game. Outside, Finney Smith knocks down the triple.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at it.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
And that one's good. Lillard
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Inside, Şengün. And Şengün throw it down.
Love seeing Şengün go up strong, leaving no room for error with that finish.
Smith passes to Sharp. To the wing on the left. Another 3 for Portland.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
There's 14 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Now here's Van Vliet. Shot from the wing. And another basket for Houston.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Portland ahead, leading by 7. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown. Houston making some changes. Thompson comes in for Finney Smith. And it's Russell Westbrook in for Smith. Smith, he's checked in for Portland. Russell Westbrook out there with Fred VanVleet. Then it's Thompson. Then it's Tari Eason. And it's Şengün in at center. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks. The Rockets have brought in the right veterans. Coach Ime Udoka said, quote, their approach rubbed off on our entire team. We can only teach so much, but you have to have guys that have carved out their niche in the league with that edge and that defensive mentality. It was invaluable for our team. Back to you.
They've got that grit. Thank you, Allie. Smith passes to Sharp. And it's Portland scoring again.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Spins. Here's Van Vliet. Sweet little floater. Van Vliet's got 9.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
Oh, got that one up quick. And the Trailblazers lead by 8.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Westbrook with the miss.
That's a great look. I'm not sure what happened.
Eason with a steal. Van Vliet with it. Portis picks him up. Van Vliet outside. Here's Şengün. Sharp grabs the miss.
Uncharacteristic, but that's a bucket he'll convert 90% of the time.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. And probably one of the least favorite opponents to take on around the league, the Houston Rockets.
Yeah, they're so well coached. They're physical. They're aggressive defensively. They're monsters on that glass. They'll take something out of you.
Portis with a screen on Thompson. Outside Sharp. Let's go with a 3. Ooh, he's locked in. Dreams his 5th shot in as many attempts.
They're going to have to pay more attention to him on the perimeter. He's hit 4 3-pointers already today.
So for the Rockets, Clint Capella, he's checked in for Alperen Şengün. And it's Durant in for Fred VanVleet. Then for Portland, Smith, he's checked in for Portis. Avdia comes in for Kamara. And Holiday subbed in for Sharp.
If you feed KD, this man is going to do this all night long.
Here's Smith. Out to Lillard from deep three-point land. From beyond the arc and then some. Lillard's got 15 points.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
After scoring with ease in the first quarter, he's really cooled down a bunch here. This first half has been all him. He's getting to his spots and going to work.
Here's Westbrook. No luck on that one. Ooh, excellent D there from Smith. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Here's Durant. No good. Had a chance to win the run there. Smith with a screen on Westbrook. Off the outside. Back to Smith. Off the outside. Fires from deep. Pure from three-point range. 9 points in the game.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
And it's Westbrook off the drive, and he gets the bucket.
It's just one of those nights where he's been very good, but his team is losing, and that's just an odd feeling.
Oh, Durant with a steal. There's the three. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. And they've been one of the more exciting teams in the league this year, besting most of their opponents by a healthy margin.
Yeah, not many close games for them this year. When they win big. That kind of dominance has made them feared by the rest of the league.
This quarter has been all his. I suggest they keep the ball in his hands.
Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Durant's got 21 points in the game.
Even with all the threes he nailed in the first quarter, the defense still hasn't made the proper adjustments.
Şengün checked in for the Rockets. Smith comes in for Eason. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Henderson's checked in.
And shooting-wise, he's been fantastic, helping to build this lead.
To the middle. Here's Durant. Here's Şengün. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Şengün's got his third bucket of the night.
And they had early success from the perimeter, but I don't understand how they've gotten away from that here in the second.
Smith outside. Hits a three-pointer.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Westbrook gets the bucket.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Henderson for three. Durant pulls it in.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line. Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Yeah, once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
To the inside, Şengün. And he banks in the layup. 8 points for Alperen Şengün.
And that's where Şengün does the majority of his scoring. I mean, he's a problem down low.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
With two hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control, protecting the ball the whole way. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Durant. Shot clock at 5. Durant taking it in close.
He's bringing a lot of energy to this offense, not letting the scoreboard discourage him right now.
He's going to keep putting up shots regardless of the score. That's the kind of player he is.
A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. It's the Trailblazers leading by 17. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Please direct your attention to center court and get ready for the fan half-court shot. Rumble. They're thinking about the shot. Nice try. It's all good. Let's hear it for the participants.
Thanks for joining us for this fun-filled burst of basketball bliss. We kick off tonight's show with the power rankings across the league.
Take a look at Portland. They're in that #1 spot for a reason, playing well as a team, making it look easy. Definitely the team to beat right now, guys.
Going to take a lot to knock them out that top spot. Until then, this is their league.
And looking now at that first half where everything was going wrong for the Houston Rockets.
They're getting steamrolled, giving up too many points in the paint.
And it's just not the rim protection. You have to stay in front of all ball handlers, or you'll get broken down and eaten alive.
And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. we'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. On the court right now for Portland. Smith out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Drew Holiday. Then there's Damian Lillard. And it's Smith in at the 5. Portland leading by 17. To the wing, right side. Lillard passes to Smith. Shoots over Westbrook. He hits the back iron and sinks it. Smith's got 40 points. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Smith passes to Avdia. Outside Holiday. Here's Smith. And he goes big with the dunk right over Kevin Durant.
Now, I know he makes it look easy, but it takes incredible physical tools to pull that off.
Athleticism and explosion. Thanks to AT&T for that fantastic look from their connected cam. Rockets trail by 18. Westbrook drawing the double. Thompson passes to Westbrook. Westbrook slams it home.
Vintage Russ, he just keeps coming. What a night.
Here's Smith. He's got 42. Over Durant. And it's Portland with another.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
There's the block. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Ooh, stolen by Westbrook. Down low. And the slam dunk by Thompson.
That is Thompson's game, rocking the rim and giving his team some energy.
Outside Holiday. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And so Ime Udoka decides to call timeout. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Well, a chance to check out some stats for Damian Lillard.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
And it's Westbrook with the ball for the Rockets. Trailing by 19. For 3, Durant. The basket's good. Off the assist from Thompson.
On fire to start the second half. 4-5 from the field.
Grant, is it fair to call Kevin Durant one of the most unique players we've ever seen?
Without a doubt, B.A., most definitely. The blend of size and perimeter skill, unprecedented. KD able to rise up and score over most any defender.
Hits the trifecta.
Goodness, this man is ripping 3 after 3. An incredible display of shooting.
Here's Smith. Ooh, the dunk by Smith.
Operation Feed the Horse. Feed him early and often. And guess what? It's working. They have the lead.
Rockets trail by 18. Now Westbrook. He's got 18. To the paint. Got a piece of it. And here's Smith. On the wing, Holiday. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. And it's exceptional, the level of commitment that Ime Udoka has inspired from this Rockets team, Grant.
Yeah, I mean, he's a player's coach, but very demanding, and he holds everyone accountable. It's all about professionalism and purpose.
And he hits the first of 3. And we continue to see the value of NBA franchises climb. Grant, are you glad you got in when you did?
Oh, yes, I am. I think beyond, though, the dollars and cents, it's just the joy of having a hand in the growth of this game and this league that we all love so much.
What you love about Jrue Holiday is he's a true teammate. He's selfless and just wants to see his whole squad win.
Şengün, a screen on Lillard, and the shot is good by Westbrook.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You gotta show some fire and keep defending.
And the shot goes.
Relentless in his approach. He has one thing on his mind: close this game out.
Pass to Smith. Thompson left side. On target from range. Thompson's got 5 points now this quarter.
He has been unguardable. There's been no misses yet. You have to keep getting him the ball.
For 3, here's Lillard. That is now his 7th field goal in 10 attempts. Impressive.
Yeah, they haven't missed a shot since the break. I mean, just what a tremendous job making the necessary adjustments at halftime.
The elevated playmaking of Durant. Passes like that really bring the team closer together.
Off the outside. Takes a 3. Yet another assist. That's another dime from him.
He's tallying them up fast, B.A.
For 3, Westbrook knocks down the long J. Westbrook's got 23 points.
Hitting back with the 3 of his own. Westbrook not giving an inch.
Back to Smith. Pass to Lillard. Shoots over Westbrook. The Rockets pull it in.
That's a decent look for him. He just couldn't convert.
On the wing, Durant. Defended by Lillard. Nice shot by Durant. Durant's got 11 points here in the second half.
And even though they're down, it's not on him. He's been lights out on offense for them this quarter especially.
Smith passes to Avdia. 6 on the shot clock. Down low. And there's Smith. That one's good on the assist by Smith.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Portland.
Their offense has been a well-oiled machine. They're moving the ball around, playing for one another, and just piling up assists.
Yeah, something else they're doing in this game is striking from long range. The defense just hasn't been able to catch.
And another dime for him.
And this last assist ties him for the franchise record for most in a game. What a performance he's having.
He's been passing with pinpoint accuracy all game long. And it's Westbrook off the drive. A nice shot by Smith.
They need to run plays for him, get him more touches, whatever it takes to get him producing.
Outside Kamara. Another possession, another assist.
And sure enough, he's just set the single-game franchise record for assists.
Showing that vision, both to find his teammates and to reach for new heights.
The pace that Westbrook plays at, it allows him to find angles and lanes to get the ball into the hands of shooters.
And another one. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Durant surveying the D. Outside Eason. Pass to Westbrook. For 3, Smith. And that one comes off the assist by Westbrook. Westbrook's got 8 assists here tonight.
Yeah, looking so comfortable out there on the perimeter. Smith has really invested in getting this shot dialed in.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Kevin Durant, as effortless as a scorer as this league has ever seen. He Listen, I'm not really flashy with how I play anymore. I just try to look for the best shot and be simple and easy with my game. Fly under the radar a bit. After every shot, I just run down the court and get back on defense. Back to you.
All right, thank you, Allie. Nice shot by Durant.
He's doing everything he can. If they want to win, others have to step up and provide some scoring.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. Houston making some changes. Finney-Smith comes in for Smith, and Van Vliet is subbed in for Kevin Durant. Then for Portland, Looney's checked in for Kamara, and it's Henderson in for Damian Lillard. Shots good by Henderson.
Yeah, he's so quick to react. Henderson has the shot lined up before the ball even gets to him.
Şengün, a screen on Sharp. Here's Westbrook.
Oh, wow. Okay, I didn't see that coming.
Giving the crowd what they want. Westbrook leaps for the dunk with reckless abandon.
Right side Sharp. Out to Portis. Portland moving it around. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
He's hitting everything from deep, just flat out torching this defense.
7-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock.
When guys are moving the ball, sharing it, it makes the game so much more fun, both as a player and as a fan.
Westbrook, the pass to Finney-Smith. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Once he poked it away, you knew what was on his mind.
And so it's Portland, feeling confident. 18-point lead to end that quarter. They're getting quality looks, and that's why they're shooting at such a high clip. Back to the game after this break. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a So no problem for Portland as they get the win. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that, that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Dame, you routinely make shots that most players would not even attempt. What enables you to have that kind of confidence?
Sometimes in the summer, I work on the craziest things. You know, you never know what type of situation you're going to be in. You got to be prepared for it. You know, so I've worked on my fair share of crazy shots, crazy passes, and, you know, you don't make a high percentage of them, but I made one tonight.
Practice makes perfect. Thanks so much, Dame.
All right, Allie, thank you. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Richard Jefferson, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for watching. As we leave, we present our player of the game.